Good morning from Pigeon Forge. It's Ryan, and in today's video, I'm going to bring you inside the Truth Traveler. There is a meet and greet with Kirk Cameron and Ken Ham. My plan is to go inside to meet them real quick and just check out what's going on at Truth Traveler today. And after we check out the Truth Traveler, I might go across the street to the island and the LeConte Convention Center. They have the National Quartet Convention going on. Might just walk around there a little bit and walk around the island to see what's going on in Pigeon Forge today. But before we head inside, I got to tell you a quick story about Kirk and I. About 19 years ago, I'm curious if he will remember this. So I was in Las Vegas. I was working for a ministry, and he came to speak at this particular event in Las Vegas. Like today, he can only stay for a little bit. He had to get going, so I was asked, hey, would you run Kirk to the airport? Normally, not a problem. The thing was, when we arrived at Las Vegas, we were able to upgrade the rental vehicle we had. It was only like $20 more, and it was upgraded to like this fancy yellow Hummer. Never driven a Hummer, never been to Las Vegas. So as the keys are handed to me and say, hey, Kirk needs to get to the airport, will you run him to the airport? I was like, sure, but then it clicked. Wait a second. That means I'm driving that fancy yellow Hummer down the Las Vegas Strip. I don't know where I'm going. It was traditional instructions. Take a left here. Go. I didn't have GPS like we have. Again, this was a good 19 years ago. So we get in the car, he was super friendly, he was super nice. I just remember being so nervous about the fact that I didn't know where I was. I was afraid I was gonna miss a turn on this little handwritten note for instructions to get to Las Vegas airport. So I'm curious to see if he remembers. This was 19 years ago. And again, he has people probably all the time that drive him and stuff like that, but I'm curious if he remembers me taking him to the airport in Las Vegas. And fun fact, it's the same event that I also met my wife Brie at, as that event went from Las Vegas down to Miami a month later. That's where Brie and I met and were later shortly married. So the organization that Kirk did some work with is called Living Waters, a guy named Ray Comfort. So him and Ray Comfort did a TV show together. All right, with all that said, let's head up to the front of the building and see if we can go get in line to see Ken and see if Kirk does remember me from 19 years ago. So we're out front of the Truth Traveler. It's almost 11 o'clock. There's still a really good line of people waiting to get inside to see Ken Ham and Kirk Cameron. You can see they have this little interior parking area, and the line is wrapping inside. So I'm excited to bring you in, maybe chat with Ken and Kirk. So I'm gonna hop in the back of the line here. So I've been in line for about 20 minutes up here at the front entrance. Should be in just a few moments. So we are inside. Some people are getting tickets to actually go do Truth Traveler. And I can see Kirk over here to the left. I don't know if all these people are gonna fit in this photo.
So just raise it up, we can get it.
How about you do it?
And we got Ken Ham over to the right. They have a number of Ken Ham books out. They said it's on the honor system as far as grabbing one and buying one after the fact, but they're happy to sign anything for you.
What's up? How's it going, everybody?
Do you
Traveler.
Do you remember me taking you to the airport, Las Vegas,
yeah.
19 years ago?
That I do remember you.
I was so nervous because it was in a yellow Hummer and I didn't know where I was, and I was afraid you're gonna miss your flight and you'd be left behind.
Oh no! And I hate being left behind.
Yeah.
You know that.
So, well, thanks for coming out. What do you think of the True Traveler?
It's super cool. I haven't been through the whole ride yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. And then one last thing, can you tell us about the Kirk Cameron show, how they can watch and follow you there?
Yeah, easy to just follow me on social media, and then you'll get all of the reels and shorts that have links that'll take you over to YouTube, where the show airs 3 times a week.
On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah. So go to YouTube, the Kirk Cameron Show channel, or just follow me on Facebook or Instagram, and you'll find it.
Awesome. I'll put a link to that down below. Thanks, Kirk.
Thank you.
So shout out to Kirk, who actually has to be somewhere. He's still taking the time to catch people in line as he's trying to work his way out. So a lot of people have been waiting to see him. He's still doing his best to see as many as he can. Maybe say a few words about the Truth Traveler, why people should come out and visit?
Well, the Truth Traveler, I call it a Disney-esque attraction here in Pigeon Forge, which means the quality is absolutely incredible. I think better than Disney. Mm-hmm. But come through, and there's some pre-shows, and you meet Pod the animatronic robot, and you meet the inventor of the time machine and the granddaughter, and you get in a fake elevator. Oops, I shouldn't say fake. It's a real elevator. It's fake. You go down and you get into time pods, time capsules, and then virtual reality, and you feel like you're flying, going back in space. Whole history of the Bible, from the Garden of Eden right through to the resurrection. It's a fun ride. The seats move. Out you come. Go into a planetarium. Spectacular, stunning. Take you into the vastness of the universe. Come back, and to Earth, the focus of where Jesus came to die for us on the cross. And so it's evangelistic, but it's fun. Christian, non-Christian love it. It's a unique attraction right here in Pigeon Forge.
I think we're gonna go check it out. Thanks for your time, Ken.
Thank you.
All right, so a bus just pulled up and Kirk said he'd wait to take a photo with everyone getting off the bus. So Kirk, super nice guy, very patient. Kirk is still hanging out here, meeting people, taking some photos. I think I want to head back inside and just walk through the Truth Traveler real quick. So there's actually a pretty good line of people waiting to go through the VR experience. There's still some people coming over here to meet Ken. I think I'm going to go over to the other side, to the planetarium. Still being really patient, getting some last minute photos of some people out front.
You take a picture with Tasha?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right.
And Kirk is off. See ya. So I think I'm gonna head over to the planetarium side real quick. As you don't have to have tickets to come over here to the Timeless Treats and their gift shop. You can come in here and get some of their Mayfield ice cream. They have some different pretzels and they have some fudge that they make here on site. And again, over here they have their gift shop, got a mural on the wall for Truth Traveler. You can stop and take a photo, as well as the vehicle that you ride in their VR experience here at Truth Traveler. Lots of Ken Ham books and other shirts. But if we walk down this hallway, they actually have a couple different vendors out, like Trail Life today. And as we come to Ray's Stargazer Planetarium, so I'm not gonna do the planetarium on today's visit. It's about a 24.5-minute show, lots of information. It's a really neat auditorium. If you'd like to see what it's like, I'll put a link to our full video of this place down in the pinned comment. And if we come back over to the main entrance one more time, you can see Ken Ham is still doing a meet and greet inside the main entrance here. I could do the VR experience. That's 16.5 minutes long. I think I'm gonna skip that today, but again, we have a video showing what it's like down the pinned comment. But there's a few highlights of the Truth Traveler meet and greet with Ken Ham and Kirk Cameron. I think what I'm gonna do is go across the street to go walk around the National Quartet Convention. We've had some people say, could we go over and just check out the Quartet Convention? So I think I'll walk over there, maybe walk around the island a little bit. I need to get some more steps in. So let's head across the street and go walk around the convention center and maybe the island for a little bit to see what's going on over there. So I've crossed the street from the Truth Traveler. We're gonna head in here past the Alcatraz East Crime Museum and come up here to the island in Pigeon Forge. I'm kind of curious how busy the island is here on 1 o'clock on a Tuesday. Maybe we'll walk over here after we go to the convention center. I see some fall decorations out. It's actually not too bad of a day as far as weather to go for a walk. I've actually never been to this event. I'm just seeing if I can walk in and walk around like the vendor area for a little bit. It does look like I can go for a walk through all the different vendors that are here. See if we can find anything interesting. It looks like we have a number of the different performers have tables out here. A lot of their stuff is covered up as they might be performing at the moment, but it looks like they sell their CDs, maybe cassettes. Do people still sell cassettes? I guess I gotta figure out, are there any cassettes for sale here? We got the Kramers, Greater Vision, Lots of groups that I really don't know much about. Singing is a world that I'm not familiar with because I don't sing very well. There's old Jim and Melissa, Buddy Mullins. So it looks like most tables are covered up right now at this point in time. Something smells good over here. Found the National Quartet Convention booth. They've got a bunch of different things over here. Thank God for gospel music. I like this shirt. The God on the mountain is the God of the valley. Brie would like that one. It's got a list of everyone that's at the Quartet Convention on that shirt. And I like this one too. I would wear this one. The National Quartet Convention, Pigeon Forge, established 1957. I like that one. As I'm walking through the convention, I'm honestly blown away at how many different quartet groups there are. There's a lot more than I realized would be here. So I'm sure there's some very, very talented singers, much more talented than I. As I came to this booth, I got a little excited seeing the Christmas trees of the Down East Boys, an Irish Christmas, which I just had to record that about 5 different times, saying Irish and Christmas back to back, close together. Ooh, my tongue was getting so tied, but I'm getting very excited for cooler weather. And as I see these Christmas trees, I know that beyond fall, Christmas is right around the corner. Probably have some really good Christmas songs that you can put on and relax in the cabin at home. Looking forward to that. Continuing to get my steps in, walking through the convention here. Have some more tables that wrap around. It's like we got a radio station over here. The Matthews family has a nice comfy couch to sit on, as well as the Morrison sisters. We got a white Freedom shirt that they're selling over here. And I think we should go check out the food court. Looks like a lot of the similar items that they sell at the other food booths. They've just expanded the offerings into this area, which I've sat in for different sessions for our homeschool convention. So lots of seating back here and some different food options. Let's see if we can work our way back up to the front. So as we walk by the main convention hall, I can hear them singing. Again, I don't have a ticket. I don't plan to go inside. I have not seen a single cassette, but it seems like you either can get a CD or one of these, which looks like it has a little USB drive. So I think it's official to say that cassettes are dead. They have been dead for some time, but CDs and USB is the way that you can get music now in 2025. I think there's this little hall over here that I haven't checked out yet of the different vendors. Like I said, I didn't realize how many different quartet groups. And again, I don't know a whole lot about this particular convention, but just wanted to go for a walk today, head over to the Truth Traveler, and come by and now have a better idea of what this event is like that's held here in Pigeon Forge every year. From the front entrance, it looks like the Truth Traveler has a table here with some of the merchandise we just saw at the Truth Traveler. Tell me a little bit about who are you guys, where you're from?
We are the Mid-South Boys, and we're from the Branson, Missouri area. That's where we are.
How many of you guys have been to Silver Dollar City?
Oh, yes.
Okay, have you been to Dollywood though yet?
Oh, yeah. I've been.
Yes.
Okay. Really high, wasn't it?
A lot of similarities between the parks, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what are we gonna sing today?
We're going to do Sweet, Sweet Spirit, the old hymn from the church.
Have you guys ever been to Kate's Cove?
Of course.
Have you ever sung in one of the churches there?
No, I haven't.
You gotta add that to your bucket list.
We need
Some of the
that.
acoustics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great place.
All right. Sweet, sweet spirit.
There's a sweet, sweet spirit in this place, and I know that it's the Spirit of the Lord. There are sweet expressions
us with your love, and for each blessing we lift our hearts with praise. Without a doubt we'll know that we have been revived when we shall leave this place.
Oh, that was beautiful, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, again, we didn't go into the convention to hear all the different singers, but those guys were a great treat. As we were exiting, I saw them kind of warming up in the hallway, and I said, hey, would you guys hop on? And they were happy to. I've always been a huge fan of classic hymns. I'm grateful to have a local church that does value good, solid biblical music, and so that was a treat. Now, let's go for a walk over to the island to check out what's going on. So the convention center and the island share the same parking lot. There is a tram that you can hop on for the island. However, I'm trying to get to my 10,000 steps, so I'm just gonna keep walking along here. Thankfully, it's not too hot out today. As I'm walking from the convention center over to the island, I did notice they are working on what looks like a pedestrian bridge, would be my guess, that can get you from here over to the main parkway and vice versa. So that will be the second one that they've added. The other one was back at the convention center, which is very nice, especially when there's car shows and things going on. So keep an eye on the progress of this bridge. And it is a beautiful day in Pigeon Forge. Great day for a walk. Only downside is I don't have Brie with me, or the kids, because they're finishing up school by now probably. But let's see what we can find if we go for a walk at the island real quick. And see the Pigeon Forge trolley coming up here to the island. And the question I had was, how busy is it? And it doesn't look too bad at all right now. It's about 1:45 on Tuesday afternoon, and the island has all of their fall decorations out, along with all of their dinosaurs, which the dinosaurs will remain out until November 2nd. So it's kind of a mixture of both fall decorations and dinosaurs. You can see the giant T-Rex here. There is a T-Rex on the Truth Traveler ride. Again, that's about a 16.5-minute VR experience. You have the Skyfly over here, which extended its runtime. It used to be about 6-7 minutes. Now it's upwards of about 10 minutes long of a ride. Very similar to Soarin' at Epcot. It doesn't look like there are too many people on the Great Smoky Mountain Wheel, or too many people here at the island in general. So take a mental note. End of September, weekdays, if you're looking for a time to come here and it not be too crowded. This is a great time to come enjoy all of the different rides and attractions in the area. Doesn't look like we have anyone jumping down to the bullseye right now, but I'm thinking we could come over here to check out the Patriot Peddler store right around here. One thing that they have in here I really like is this. It is Well With My Soul. It kind of looks like a church from Cades Cove. We've got some other song lyrics and different pieces of art and t-shirts. We've got some devotionals in this store. And I love all of the photos that they've added to the wall of their wall of heroes, firefighters, police officers, military individuals that are displayed up in the store. And I love this Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee shirt with the bear. And they have this In all things give thanks. There's always indeed something to be thankful for. Let's keep walking along. The fountain show is not on right now, but it does run every 30 minutes. There's a little bit of a breeze, so actually wouldn't be too bad to sit out here, relax in a rocking chair, and watch the fountain show. Oh, there is the island tram that you can take to get up to the front or back to your vehicle, which I think I'm just gonna walk back. I still need to get some more steps, but I think that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you found it helpful or enjoyable. If you did, simply hit that thumbs up button before you leave. I'll put a link down to the Truth Traveler. We actually show a little bit more of what their VR experience is like and the planetarium. So you can check out a link to that video, as well as Kirk's YouTube channel and that group of guys that were just singing on camera for us just a little bit ago. But otherwise, if you made it this far in the video, we thank God for you. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.